What's up, guys? Dave Nooner 1, 2, and 2. Today I got another deck profile for you. I was going to do it live, but we don't have infinite gold yet, because it's for my UA Dragons. Let's go! Alright, guys, this is UA Dragons. It uses the Hieratic engine to summon Beatrice, the Eternal Lady, to play UA Penalty Box. It's just a fun little combo, and it works really well. Basically, it starts off with the two normals. We got Wattail and Labradoodle. Labradoodle's a tuner, that's why he's not just a second Wattail. This lets you play Ultimate Izoken. And then we got one Dreadnought Dunker, who pops a card whenever it does battle damage, and it does piercing, which is really good. Two Rivalry Rebounder. This kind of tweaks up to 3, because it is a rank 6 deck, and, you know, if you can tribute one of your Hieratics for this thing's normal summon, you get to search off a UA Stadium, plus, you know, summon something out of the grave or hand, so you can go wild if you get this thing off. Just everyone's, but at 3 it can be dead, so I put it at 2. 3 Hieratic Dragon of Su. Special summon this by tributing Hieratic, and then you can tribute a Hieratic in your hand or field to pop a card, specifically Spell or Trap. So yeah, this is kind of fun. This is just pretty much just lets you get your Beatrice, which is why you play Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit. Now, Tefnuit has synergy with the deck himself, even without like all this garbage, because he can special summon himself like a Cyber Dragon if you don't have any monsters and your opponent does, which every once in a while you need tribute fodder for your UAs. So he just alone is not a bad pick. Obviously, you probably would rather run Cyber Dragon because you can put like, you know, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and stuff down here, but in this deck we got Tefnuit, so that really works really well. The synergy there is definitely a thing. And then we got Goalkeeper at 1. I tend to drop him out of decks, but he is a 6, so that's come in handy more than often. UA Mighty Slugger, I put him at 2 because Ace is getting really easy to out, unless you have like Ace and Blockbacker and Goalkeeper on board. The current meta is just going to chew through your stuff. You might as well just try to win as fast as you can with your main deck Armatis. 1 Ace, because he is still good, especially late game when your opponent's out of resources. His negates can be very key, so we keep him in at 1. 3 Midfielder, because that's just how this deck works. 3 MacLeod to draw the stuff that we need, because if you don't have it, then you're kind of screwed. 3 Hieratic Seal of Convocation. This lets you get the Su that you need when you have only Tefnuits, or the Tefnuits when only you have a Su. 1 Rhoda to get to your midfielder because you absolutely need him to play. 2 Signing Deal. Signing Deal is a really kind of a weird card. At first glance, it seems broke. It lets you summon a UA from your deck, and no, who cares if its effects are negated? It'll swap it. Problem is, if you don't have a UA in hand, the monster you summon is just he's a vanilla, and that's just really kind of frustrating. So I put this at 2, so I don't see it too often. I can search it with the penalty boxes, so it's really not that big a problem. 3 Twin Twister. This deck loses to Solemn Warning and Solemn Strike like nobody's business because it's 2 glass cannon engines. If Tefnuit gets hit by Solemn Warning or UA midfielder gets hit by Solemn Warning, you are screwed. So you just can't play. So we got to play the 3 Twin Twister to mitigate that. It also has the added bonus of discarding UA penalty box. That's kind of fun. And then we got the 2 Monarch Stormforth. This is great for monsters that are kind of a problem. It really baits out some stuff. This could really be anything. These could be your tech spots if you want. Like, this could be Rigeki and something else. But I like this Monarch Stormforth because we are playing a lot of level 6s and a couple level 5s. And every once in a while, you don't have your midfielder Tef, like I said. So this kind of lets you get out of that. 2 UA Power Jersey. This thing steals games. Probably one of the best equip cards I would say in the game. Frankly, it's great. 3 UA Stadium. You need it to play, and the 3 penalty. The 3 penalty box because it's penalty box and this is UA. Alright, now the extra deck is actually kind of important. Normally my extra decks are just kind of thrown together because it's the main deck I care about, but you need it. We'll start off with the Xyz because they're kind of the most important part. Obviously, we got the Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. He's for when Bay here loses all of her material. 1 Utopia Beyond just zeroes out the entire board. It's really good. This thing combos well with Jersey. If you can get this and Jersey on the board, woo-hee, instant game. M7 just bounces a monster from the graveyard or field to the hand. That's just kind of a nice. There's every once in a while you need to make this stupid thing, and it'll let you continue a play or something. So it's just a good card. Photon Strike Bouncer, he's not a bad. He negates a monster effect and does burn damage. So, you know, if you don't have much of another play, he's not bad, but you almost never make him. The 2 Beatrice, like I said, Bay. Oh god, Bay, she's so hot. She's so good. She's a quick effect Lavalval Chain, and because she's not being slapped over Dante, she can use her effect immediately. So, like, she's actually probably better than Lavalval Chain in a deck that can make her properly with 2 level 6 monsters. Then we got the Gauntlet Launcher to detach a card to target a monster in the field and destroy it. Yeah, you'll probably never make him, but you know, he's not a bad card. And then we got Hieratic Dragon, King of Atum. He lets you summon a dragon from your deck. You almost never make him. if you don't have a lot of UAs in hand, sometimes this is a better play. I'd rather have it than not. And then the last one is a rank 5 Volcasaurus, because you know you might need him. And as for the fusion, we only have one, which is Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. Because every once in a while, your Beatrice will get killed, and he'll come out, and he'll be untargetable, and he'll get a UA Stadium boost, and he'll be really, really, really broke. Can't use his effect, but who really cares? He's just a big beat stick. And you might as well have him, because our extract's wide open. And then Ultimate Zulkin's the reason why, like I said, we're running Labradoodle. Basically, make this him and any of your level 6s, and if you set any of all these spells that you can just set, you can even set a field spell. It's actually kind of funny. You can get Clear Wing, or what is this? Crystal Wing, Ignister, Black Rose, or Ancient Fairy Dragon. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is really good. It's a solemn strike. Whenever your opponent's monster effect is activated, it kills it, and then it gets attack equal to the monster it killed, which is just absurd. And then during battle, if it battles a monster that's level 4, 5, or higher, it can gain its attack, so it honests itself. This thing's kind of busted. It's really good against Cosmos. You can just crash over Dark Destroyer, and then when it tries to negate it or activate its floating effect, just negate it. Like this is a really good card. Ignister, if your opponent's playing Pendulums. Then we got Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. This thing's just really good. It is a quick effect, so that's kind of fun. And every once in a while, it's not a bad card to play. And then Ancient Fairy Dragon is the last one. I love this card. It's really, really good. If your opponent's playing field spells, you can use it to search your UA Stadium. Alright guys, it's time to duel. Today the duels were a little lackluster because I can only play unranked because B is not a TCG card yet on DevPro, but it lets you see how the deck works. So let's go. Alright, this first one's against Mermails, I guess. He just set Atlantean Marksman and I ended up winning. It was not much of a duel, frankly. Oh boy, Oberto. Swing for 8,000? Fire Fist! This is an interesting duel. I didn't open Ideal, so this is kind of like a interesting duel from that respect. But again, it's not meta, so I had a very easy time playing out of whatever stupid crap he was playing. Weird Fire Fist Resonator or something? I have no idea, it's really weird. Oh no, I'm taking much damage. He goes into Horse Prince and makes chicken. Taking the Maxi challenge for some reason. I have no idea why he did that. But anyway, let's go ham. It'll be fun. Whee! Just making all the things. At this point I was like, you know what? I don't care if he's negated. I'm still just going to win. So just finish the game as fast as I can. That's really just how you do it. Dork Worlds. Ugh. I hate Dork Worlds so much. He sets Mind Crush. Dweeb. Selling Mind Crush is Tef. I'm like, whatever. I think this, because he hit Tef, I had to like UA for the rest of the duel. And, which is interesting. But it's not as flashy as the other two replays. He's having a hard time getting over Goalkeeper too, which I thought was actually kind of funny. Like, he just really did not have a very good answer for it. Plus, he knew I had this in my hand. I don't know why he did that. He just doesn't know what my cards do, and he's just an idiot. Like, he's playing Dark Worlds, I guess. So I'll just start picking apart his defense, you know, why not? You know, Penalty Box, despite wanting to be in the grave, is not a bad battle trap, actually. Like, your opponent has to get pretty dumb to attack into it, but you can use it offensively, which is still pretty good. Unless you just want to kill everything, like I did. Yeah, at this point, the duel's gotten way away from him, so I don't think he can win. I'd let him just do the stuff and I didn't negate anything. I think he was hoping to get something and I would, like, you know, get baited out. But no, I won. And this last one I just thought was funny. It's another Resonator deck. Just watch. So yeah, basically he just makes this big stupid dragon. I'm like, all right, well that's actually kind of big. Like that's a little big for UAs. They can do 2,900 and under. So I had to do some shenanigans. Ooh, make him all the levels. He goes into the other big dragon. So I let him kill that so I could penalty box the bigger one, because I didn't want to penalty box this thing. Ooh. I think, yeah, I Twin Twister my own and his back row so that I could get my Jersey out and just do a buttload of damage. Because again, Jersey just wins games. And I'm like, alright, well, I don't have any defensive UAs, but whatever, he's got one card. What's he going to do? Hazy Flame, or what, Red Sphincter, or whatever the hell this thing is. And then so he goes into this thing, which it's like the card Fissure or whatever, Hammer Shot. It destroys like the strongest monster on board. But I think he forgot this thing was coming back, so he tries to activate it and he kills his own dragon. Alright guys, that was UA Dragons. I love this deck. It's actually a lot of fun. It's very funny that one card lets you just mush these two archetypes together. I was using Mally, and I was using some, like, those Banish from the Graveyard traps, like Breakthrough Skill and Mischief of the Gnomes, and those all work very well. So if you guys have a build that you'd like to do, I was thinking maybe one of you guys could concoct perhaps Mally Destiny E-Hero build, where you use, like, Mally to make B, and you use, like, Dark Law and stuff to really lock your opponent out. But anyway, let me know down in the comments below what you think of UA Dragons, and remember guys, if you don't control the meta, who will? I'll see you guys next time! People love these things. I don't know why I think they're boring. I like beer, and I like Yu-Gi-Oh! So I figured, you know, this will be a fun little thing. Basically